Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Seeking Brother Husband. Season 1, Episode 2, it's titled 3's a Crowd. But for ... Anyway, first couple we're talking about is Kenya, Carl, and Tiger. Okay, we see them on their way to look for a 3-bedroom house because Kenya wants her own bedroom. She wants her own bedroom in order to bring in a new guy to sleep with him. She wants to sleep with someone other than Tiger because we know she's not sleeping with Carl. So I thought they had kids. The kids doesn't live with them. The kids weren't old enough to be on their own. I thought the kids were like teenagers or something like that. So I guess the kids are not living with them. So they're in the car driving, and Tiger is sitting in the back bitching about why they're moving so quickly to get a bigger house so that Kenya can have her own bedroom. He doesn't want any of that because when Kenya gets her own bedroom, he's going to be in his own bedroom and he's not going to be having as much sex, and she's going to bring a new guy in and she's going to be having sex with the new guy and he's going to be on the outs. So he doesn't want that. So he's bitching, oh, why are we moving so fast? But instead of saying how he really feels, he and saying, hell no, don't bring nobody else in. That's how he really feels. He doesn't want anybody else in. So instead of saying how he really feels, he's talking about, oh, why are we moving so fast? In the meantime, Carl is he's not saying a word. Carl is not saying a word because guess what? Carl don't give up. Carl doesn't care. He's not having sex with Kenya. He has his own room and he's probably paying a third of the bills. He doesn't care. He's happy. I think he's dating somebody else. Whether it's man or woman, I think he's dating someone else. Because he's just calm, cool, and collected. He doesn't care what Kenya does. And now he's on TV getting some extra money. Psh, yeah, Carl is chilling. Carl don't care. And ain't nothing phasing Carl. So they pull up to the property, and the realtor is standing outside. And Kenya introduced Carl and Tiger to the realtor, and for a second there it looked like she forgot Carl's name. Yes, her and Carl, they're not intimate with each other. They're not. They're just roommates. It's cheaper to have 2 roommates than to live on your own. Anyway, the house that they pull up in front of is ugly. It looks like a prison. It had high black thick fence, a high black thick fence around the front, in the front area. It looked like a prison. It looked ugly. But that nosy realtor, though, she asked them why they're not looking for just one big bedroom to fit all 3 of them. She think they're all 3 in there just having sex, all 3 of them together having sex. So they explained to her that no, everybody has their own bedroom. And Kenya explained to her that I'm bringing in another man, okay? And while they're talking to the realtor, Kenya is holding Carl's hand, and Tiger is rubbing her hip. Like, damn. He's stroking her hip. Like, can you just do that when you're at home? Don't do it in front of this lady. So the first bedroom they look at is a nice sized bedroom, and Carl claims that bedroom for his own. He said it's on the first floor. He said he want to be on the first floor. The other 2 bedrooms are on the 3rd floor. He don't want to be on the 3rd floor because they make too much noise when they have sex. So he wants to be on the first floor in the first bedroom. So they go to the master bedroom, and Kenya said that's not big enough. It looked big enough to me, but she said that's not big enough. Then they go to the other room, and the other room is tiny. It's a tiny little room. So Kenya tells the realtor that they want to move in 3 months. She need to find them a house with 3 huge bedrooms, and she needs to find that for them in 3 months. So Tiger tells the realtor that 3 months is too soon. She can take her time. Don't move so fast. He said he's trying to plan a wedding. And then Kenya looked at him and she looked shocked. She's like, a wedding? She said to him, why are we talking about a wedding? We're looking for a house. But didn't Tiger get the memo last episode? She told him no, she wasn't going to marry him because his mother wasn't on board with their relationship. And as soon as his mother gets on board with the relationship, then she'll marry him. So what is he talking about? He's planning a wedding. So then Kenya says to him, so who is coming to this wedding? Your mother is not on board with this. Carl's mother is not on board with this. Nobody will be at the wedding. So then, let me see what happened next. Kenya just does not want to marry Tiger. So I think he should just shut up and chill out. But not Tiger. Tiger told Kenya that she's selfish. And he's saying she's selfish for a different reason that I think she's selfish. I can't talk because of these damn braces. She says he's selfish because she cares more about who's going to come to the wedding instead of the actual wedding. I say she's selfish because she wants a whole bunch of men and she don't care about anybody's feelings. She wants this man, that man, this man, this man, and she don't care about anybody's feelings. That's what I say. She wants a whole bunch of men at her beck and call, and she don't care about anybody's feelings. That's why I think she's selfish. Anyway, next scene, Carl and Tiger go to hit golf balls. Guess they call it the driving range. I don't know nothing about golf. Anyway, Tiger is bitching to Carl about his mother not wanting anything to do with him because of his lifestyle, and also about having a commitment ceremony before Kenya brings in a new man. And then Carl is just standing there bored. Carl don't care. Then Carl, to appease him, Carl said, I'll talk to Kenya for you. I'll talk to Kenya on your behalf. But I don't think Carl gives two shits. I don't think he cares at all. Next up is Alisa and Mike. So we see Alisa getting ready to go on a date with a guy she met on her dating app. Her husband asked her if the guy knows that she's married. She goes, yeah, I put that on my app. I put that on my profile that I'm married. So she tells Mike that she liked the guy because he's opposite from him. If my husband tells me that he likes some other woman that's totally opposite from me, that means my husband don't like me. Right? Like, oh my gosh. So she goes to meet the guy, the date, Isaac, at the outdoor restaurant / brewery place. And Isaac is a hell of a lot better looking than Mike, her husband, is. So they're talking, they're laughing, and they're enjoying each other's company. And in the meantime, Mike is home doing pull-ups, trying to get buff. It's too late now, Mike, to try to get buff, to try to make your body look better. It's too late now. But he's saying, he has to push his jealousy and his insecurities aside for Alicia to find love. Didn't she find love with you, Mike? Anywho, he sounds pathetic. So back at the date, Isaac wastes no time in letting Alisa know that sex is the most important thing to him in a relationship. Then he asks her how many men is she seeing. And she tells him, I'm only seeing my husband. And poor Mike. The only reason Mike is allowing her to do this is because Mike is horrible in bed. He's not pleasing her in bed. And he knows it, so he's allowing her to go out and find men to sleep with. I mean, she cheated on him when they were dating, so that should tell you that she didn't, enjoy being with him sexually. So I don't know why the hell he married her. Why did you marry her, Mike? But it's the same thing with Carl and Kenya. Carl does not want to have sex with Kenya, so he allows her to have a boyfriend. He allows her to have Tiger. Anyway, Alisa is a friggin' liar. She tells Isaac that sex is not the main reason she's seen other guys. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. After she created her profile, after she created a profile on that dating app, the first thing she talked about was bringing a guy into her bedroom, into her and her husband's bedroom, into their bed. And then when her husband said, then she said, okay, I'll bring him into the spare bedroom. Her husband was like, no, you're not. Then she said, okay, I'll bring him around when you're out of town. He was like, no, don't bring them back to the house. All she cares about is sex. She wants to find a place to have sex with these guys. That's it. Anyway, we can tell that Isaac is a free spirit. Isaac asked her if she's ever been in an orgy. She says no. What she probably wanted to say is not yet. And I was right, because Isaac then asked her if she would want her husband to join in. And she goes, no, he wouldn't want to do that. Notice she didn't say she wouldn't want to do that or they wouldn't want to do that. She goes, he wouldn't want to do that. So she's open to orgies. Yeah. Oh, no pun intended. She's open to orgies. No pun intended. Alyssa tells the camera that Isaac talks too much about sex, and that's not what she's looking for. See, Isaac is a free spirit. He's going to have sex with this one, that one, that one, this one, this one. He's not going to be loyal to her. He's not just going to have sex with her. He's out there doing his thing and having a good time. Okay? And that's not what she wants. So she decided that Isaac is not the guy for her because he will not have sex with, he will be having sex with other people while he's having sex with her, and that's not what she wants. She can't control Isaac like she can control Mike. She wants someone she can control. So Alyssa goes home and she tells Mike that there was no connection with Isaac. It's not that there was no connection. She found him attractive. He found her attractive. It's not that there were no connection. They laughed and enjoyed each other and flirt with each other and everything. It's not that there was no connection. It's that Isaac won't chase after her like a little puppy dog. She won't be able to control him like she can control Mike. And then dumbass Mike tells her that he is jealous, but he's hoping that she still have that she'll have. He's not hoping that she'll have bad dates. He wants her to have good dates. You want her to have bad dates. Stop it. You sure do. Yes, you are. You want her to have bad dates. Anyway, when he found out that Isaac was a no-go, I bet you he wanted to do a cartwheel. If he knew how to do a cartwheel, he would do a cartwheel. He wants her to have bad dates. Alyssa tells Mike that all Isaac wants to do is have sex with women and then paint them nude. Like I said, Isaac is a free spirit. He's not going to run behind her like a little puppy dog. Then Alyssa tells Mike that she doesn't mind having a friend with benefits. He's like, no, he's not on board with that. He told her, absolutely not. He said friends with benefits is all about sex. Well, Mike, newsflash. The reason Alyssa wants another man is for sex. It's obvious that she doesn't enjoy being with him sexually. He doesn't probably don't know what he's doing. Next up is new couple, new throuple. Shara, Patrick, and Noble. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. Shara is married to Patrick. They've been married for 13 years. Then there's Noble. They call him Noby. They have been together for 2 years. Shara said that she was in a car accident and she had to learn how to walk again. And she said her sex life with Patrick was non-existent for 10 years because I guess she was injured. So instead of divorcing him, she decided to get another man, i.e. Noby. So their relationship is just like Kenya and Carl, it seems. Her husband doesn't want to have sex with her, so she got a new man, that's going to have sex with her. Patrick said that he did not like hearing Shara and Noby having sex. Noby used to live with them, but he doesn't live with them anymore. When he was living with them, they used to have loud sex, and Patrick didn't like hearing all that, so Noby had to go. Noby had to move out. Next scene, Noby and Shara, they go out to eat, and they both just sit down to talk. They sit down to talk, and they both agree that since he moved out, they've been growing apart. But Noby, he doesn't want, Noby tells her he wants to move back in with her. And I think Noby wants to move back in because his lease is up. Noby needs help with the bills, with paying his bills. But she tells him that he's not the type of guy that she's looking for. He's the type of guy that wants a fling, not a ring. Means he's not going to be true to her. Just like Lisa wants somebody to sleep with who's going to only sleep with her. And Nobi is like Isaac. He wants to go sleep with other people. So she tells him, you're the type of guy that you're more of a fling, not a type of guy that puts on a ring. So Nobi tells her that he can be that guy. And he wants to move back in. Yeah, his lease is up. Because he says to the camera, if I move back in, we can help each other. So yeah, he needs help with his bills, Yeah, he needs help paying the bills. So Shara told him he acts like a single person. Yeah, she's like Lisa. She doesn't want somebody who's going to be having sex with other people. He just needs to have sex with her. So Nobi's actually on the outs then. She's not in a relationship with Nobi anymore. So I don't even know why Nobi is on this show, because he's telling her he wants to move back in. I guess maybe occasionally she has sex with him. Okay, next couple is Kim, Dustin, and Vincent. So to recap, Dustin and Kim are married. Vincent is the side piece. Kim wants more lovers, but Vincent got pissed and broke up with her. But Vincent says he misses Kim and he wants to come back, but he doesn't want her to get any more lovers. So now Vincent is coming over to the house to play cornhole with Dustin in order for Dustin to talk some sense into him. So Vincent comes over and they're playing cornhole, and Dustin is basically telling Vincent that he needs to get with the program and deal with his jealousies and his insecurities and his feeling of abandonment, the same feelings that Dustin have. Get over those feelings. He says, as long as Kim is happy, we can get over those feelings. And that's that. This is the end of my review. Thank you for watching. Princess on a Pill here. Bye.